Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my AfterThoughts review of Brotherhooves Social. Man, was this episode really unexpected, but it was still pretty cool. I liked it. Let's just say that I really need to get videos done, and unfortunately I haven't been feeling well the last few days, so I'm definitely going to be doing this video quick and dirty. But anyway, yeah, I really liked this episode. This episode is predictable, yet unexpected. Because certainly there have been other episodes of other shows where, you know, a guy dresses up as a woman to get into some event or whatever that only allows women and everything. So, but still, it was really unexpected, and it was kind of nice for Big Mac to do this for his sister. But at the same time, this was in a way more about him and not about Apple Bloom, sort of. But, you know, that's sort of an interesting thing is, you know, yeah, he's doing this for her, but he's also doing this for himself to try to, you know, win her attention and, you know, to be her hero again. Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with that. I can kind of understand that. But once again, getting ahead of myself. The first part of this episode was, I definitely feel for Big Mac, because, yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people identify with this, is that, yeah, you know, you have the big hero in the family, and, you know, it's like, you know, I'm just a guy. What am I compared to Applejack? It's, I guess, the short answer, and that was, in a way, hurtful. It's like, oh, here's the toy that we used to play with as kids, and Apple Bloom just completely blows it off. But she's just not doing this to be mean. Obviously, her focus is on the Sisterhood Social and everything. So be like, why did you pull that out, Big Mac? But okay, that's kind of cool. But you know, hey, Applejack, let's go and, you know, train for the next event or something. So, it was sad, but understandable. And it was nice that Applejack did see and did notice that Big Mac was upset. And then she went and she tried to help Big Mac, but unfortunately, Duty called and she had to go answer and everything. And Duty will always call when you least expect it or when it's least convenient. It's like, yeah, it'll call right in the middle of a big event that you've been planning for ages and everything. So, bummer. Oh, and Apple Bloom's all sad, depressed, as she should be and everything. But, you know, I still liked overall, all the Kitty Crusaders in this episode were really mature. It's like, yeah, she's initially depressed, but she's not like, wow about it, you know, whatever. But she has every right to be disappointed about this and everything. Because, you know, she's obviously been looking forward to this, she's been training for it, then it's like, oh, I don't get to do this at all. That kind of bites. But, you know, she gets past that and everything, and she goes and she tries to go cheer on her friends and everything, and that's pretty cool. And, you know, even the same thing for Sweetie Belle. Sweetie Belle isn't, you know, all depressed and, it's like, Rarity's not here, so I can't compete, so, But, you know, she's still there to cheer on her friends, so that's cool. I like that. And then, of course, the introduction of Cousin Orchard Blossom. Oh my gosh, it's like, oh no, that was kind of like, oh no, at first it was, oh no, make it stop. It was also really fun. I mean, I'm not a fan of, you know, cross-dressing stuff and everything. I just don't like it. I don't really find it funny. I find it kind of a little unusual and everything, but it's perfectly fine, and it was kind of funny. And I think Big Mac pulled that off really well, even though all the other ponies basically see through it. I'd like to say that it's mostly because they know Big Mac. We obviously know this is Big Mac, because we've seen Big Mac a lot. You know, this is just Big Mac in a dress. It's like, if this was like a complete if Big Mac walked up to a complete stranger, maybe that would work or something, but I don't know. But anyway, that's sort of my thoughts on that, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, but otherwise, I think he pulled it off really good. You know, he had only one break of character while he was singing and everything, but otherwise, he kept that character really well. And of course, until the end of the obstacle course, unfortunately, as well. So, oh dear. I have to comment on that, on the song. And unfortunately, it's like, it sounds like it would be a decent song, but unfortunately, Big Mac is just horrible at singing that way, and it's just, and it's like, I think I hear my television cracking. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. I almost hope that they record a nice version of that song at some point. By the way, it's like, was it Peter New who voices Big Mac? He did pretty good there. I mean, sort of, I guess. Yeah, because he did, you know, Big Mac and Orchard Blossom, and as far as I can tell, was also singing and everything. So anyway, so I think he did pretty good in this, so yo-ho. But yeah, and then let's move on to the obstacle course thing. It's like, oh no, it's like, I think Big Mac doesn't realize you're supposed to go over the obstacles, not through them. Big Mac was doing his best impersonation of a tank or something, because yeah, couldn't help but, notice, like, all the chickens are holding, like, each other. It's like, they've destroyed our home. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, he totally, just busts the obstacles down and, pushes all the ponies out of the way. It's like, ow, that was, oh, it was actually kind of disturbing a little bit towards the end, because Apple Bloom is just, like, screaming. It's like, no! It's like, he just wants this way too badly, and it's like, this is no fun anymore. And that's sort of the sad thing about this. These kind of things, they're not about winning at all costs. I mean, yeah, nobody wants to lose, and yeah, you want to win, but it's not, a cutthroat win at all costs kind of competition. It's like when people try to do that and these kinds of things, that instantly makes this not fun anymore. That's exactly, unfortunately, what happened, and oh dear. And that's why, Big Mac had to be disqualified and everything. Because, yeah, it's like that behavior is definitely unbefitting of anybody. So, oh dear. I do like the fact that sort of in true children's shows fashion, it's like, yeah, he got busted for being a stallion, but that's not the reason that he got disqualified. It's just basically bad sports ponyship and everything. It's just, and he rightfully deserved to be disqualified for that. And oh dear. So yeah, I mean, but there's an interesting thing with this as well. If they knew that it was him the whole time, why don't they just go up to him and say, Big Mac, you don't have to wear this disguise. We're perfectly fine with this. Or if they don't know him, it's like, guy, I can tell you're a guy. You don't have to dress up as a woman to enter this race. We're perfectly fine with this. Well, it's one of those things, if they had done that, it'd be the end of the story. Unfortunately, there'd be no episode if they did that, but it is still kind of peculiar. Oh yeah, and it was cool that Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo got to compete together as sisters. That was kind of cool. That was awesome. That was so cool. It's like, oh, good for them. It's nice to see them growing closer and everything like that. That's cool. I like that. Yo. And of course, the thing that made this episode all worthwhile to me was definitely the moment at the end. Because it's like, oh, that was so touching. It's like Big Mac actually got to express the way that he feels about things. And this is a totally understandable thing. It's like, it's like, especially in, when you're walking in someone's shadow the way that he is. It's like, yeah, Applejack is this great hero of not only the Apple family, but the whole of Equestria. It's like, oh, what am I compared to that? It's like, I just sit here, I do chores. It's like, I'm no one's hero, I'm not special at all. It's like, and of course, and then he realizes that he's being very selfish about it, and then he's just being like, I'm ashamed. It's like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's because, yeah, it's like, because he realizes that he's being selfish and everything. But, these are not wrong things to say and everything. I'm not trying to say that, but yeah, it's like, perfectly understandable. It's when they were, younger, he used to, play with Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom was his hero and everything, and now he's not his hero, and that it's not that way anymore. It's like he's basically, being shadowed by Applejack, and he just feels like he's not important. Aw, and that's a shame, and that's sort of how I identify with that, sometimes it's easy to feel like, you don't matter. It's like, in light of other people or other things or whatever, and sometimes you can feel like you don't matter, and what you do doesn't matter. And that's sort of how I sort of connect with that. And I do sort of connect with the part where it's like, where he wants to be Apple Bloom's hero. I can understand feeling that way too. It's like he wants to be the quote-unquote the hero, but he can't and everything. Because, yeah, I would want to be the quote-unquote the hero, but let's just say I can't and everything. But yeah, that was sort of an off-topic kind of a thing. It's because, yeah, but I definitely identify with him feeling like basically being in the shadow of someone else and everything. And, he just wants to be, Apple Bloom's hero for just a day and everything, and I get it. That was very touching, and I like it. And I really liked Apple Bloom's reply to this, like, well, tough, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna spend time with you, and I'm gonna tell you that you matter to me. You're still my hero. I mean, yeah, I know I've been focusing on Applejack all this time, but you're still important to me, and you're still my hero. And, oh, that was just so touching. It's just, oh, that was so cool and everything. I like that. I really do. I like that. I mean, that scene definitely made this whole episode worthwhile. And I did really like when Applejack comes back. It's like, I'm spending time with my big brother, and everything. It's like, sorry, Applejack. It's like, I'm going to hear your story in a minute, but I'm going to have to spend time with Big Mac first and everything. I like that. That was cool and everything. It was just so touching. Oh, it just was cool. So overall, this episode was okay. It wasn't great, but it was really nice to have Big Mac, quote unquote, bare his soul and actually be able to do something more than just basically have this yep and no thing. That he does have feelings and that he's not just simply a background character, that there's definitely more to him than meets the eye, and just simply have a chance to express the way he feels and have a pretty cool, touching moment with Apple Bloom that I think a lot of people can identify with and understand, and I like that. And, there was some pretty fun stuff at the beginning of this episode, if you like the cross-dressing stuff. Yeah, it's just not funny to me. It's just a little weird to me. But otherwise, this episode was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. But definitely the ending was really awesome. And overall, I liked it. So that is the end of my Afterthoughts review of Brotherhooves Social. This is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.